Devin, you know in your 10 years here that every team is different, every year is different, there's turnover every year. As a captain and someone who's close in that locker room, do you get a sense, though, that this year there are more question marks, there is potential for more turnover, more turmoil as you head into the next season than there has been in the past?
Yeah, probably because a lot of the guys are older now. A lot of guys that have been here for a while, we've been here for a while. You know, Slate 12 years, Tom 20, myself 10, Hightower 8, Jules, Chung, we've had guys that have been here. What you usually don't see on teams where we've had a lot of guys stay here for years. You know, Nate Ebner's been here for 8 years. Duron Harmon, 7 years. Like, we've had a lot of guys stay and play here for a lot of years. Cannon, you know, another guy, 9 years. So I think as you have a core group of guys that, you know, are now 30 plus, you know, that always is question marks. Are we going to be as good? Are we going to retire? Like, all those questions continuously come up. And I think it's important for all of us to just take some time away, be with our families, and figure out the situation going forward, just like I know the Patriots will do the same thing. But it's been fun, man. We got a good group of guys, and Slate said it the best after the game. You know, this doesn't define us. We've had a good group. We've had some very good runs, great runs, and we just got to hold our heads up and get ready for whatever the future holds.
Devin, on that note, have you given any thought to your future beyond tonight?
We'll see. It'll work itself out. I definitely see me playing football next year. I've had a lot of fun this year. These group of guys each year. We get young guys in here. I get to stay in the locker room, mold these guys, tell them stories of you know, my past 10 years and how much fun I've had. So I can't see it happening, me not playing football next year. So I think over time, you know, take some time away from football, and I think the rest will kind of work itself out. We'll see how that goes. But I definitely plan to be playing.
Devin, given the fact that your situation is uncertain, Tom's situation is uncertain, whether or not he's coming back, what was the mood like as you guys rallied around each other after the game for one final time?
It's always the same. You know, it's like a crash landing, man. It's, you know, you got all your hopes, you playing, and you know it's one game at a time. But, you know, everybody that makes the playoffs, you want to play well, you want to advance, and that's what you see. You know, how you view everything. You view everything with playing well and winning and advancing, and when you don't, it's just over, just like that. So, you know, we've been very fortunate here, you know, to make it far in these playoffs. But we've had this feeling before, and this feeling is no different, man. It sucks. Like, there's no way to explain or tell it to you. Whether you're under contract in the future, if you're not, like, I don't care about any of that. In this moment, it just sucks.
Devin, I know you can't speak for the man himself, and obviously we know this is a business, but Tom has been here for 20 years. For the better part of the last 19, he's been the quarterback. His future is in question. I'm just curious your interactions with him this year, and if you see a man who's going to continue to play football, and do you think that would be here?
I just was in here when he was talking. I don't know his future. That's really on him. But I will say, from my second year of being able to be a captain and sitting in those meetings and just hearing how he looks at the game, not just from a quarterback position, but overall the game, and hearing his input each week when we got ready to go on Friday mornings, taught me a lot as a leader, taught me a lot, you know, from just the understanding the game of football and how he looked at the game and the dedication and the preparation he put in. I got to learn that from, you know, Friday mornings at 7 a.m. For 9 years straight. I got to do that. And just the conversations I've had with him throughout the years has made me a better player. So it's hard to imagine Tom not playing football. It's hard to imagine him not playing here. But like you just said, the business of football is what it is. But no matter what, you know, my 10 years here, to be able to learn from him and go against him and from time to time intercepting him in practice has made me a way better player. And I've appreciated everything he's done for me and trying to help me out along the way.